Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope everyone is having a great start to your week. Oh my gosh, I started a new TV series. I have been diamond painting like it's my job on 3 projects. We went to the museum this weekend. That was super fun. I'll tell you all a little bit about that in a minute, but let me say hello to everybody. Hope everyone is doing well, working on their Dakotas. Lee is in the house and probably Lenore. They have done all of the things, taking out trash, recycling, variety of finger foods, snacks, soft drinks, various waters on the table, white and dark and milk chocolate fountains. Oh my gosh. So welcome. We can officially start this live. I feel good. Every time Lee and Lenore are in and I can officially start the live, I'm good. I know I can. It feels weird when they're not here. Marion, hello. Marion made it home safely, back home. I think they've been traveling since the Mingle in the Mitten retreat. So, oh my gosh, glad you made it home. I told her to send me a message when she made it home safely. So I'm glad you made it home safely. Michelle, hello. Joe, welcome, welcome. Let's see, Marty and Michelle and Sarah. Yes, happy Dakotathon. Absolutely. Susan from Surprise, Arizona. Love it. She always says that because she knows I love saying Surprise, Arizona. That's, again, I need to make it there someday. I just think I'd be so happy just being in the town. Let's see. Yeah, what is for dinner, Turtle Joy? I'm interested. I'm hungry. So yes, I'm interested. Let's see. Diamond Dumpling. Hello, my friend. Welcome. And she's from Oregon. Beautiful state. Ooh, ham and white bean soup. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm coming over, Turtle Joy. That sounds amazing. Lee, 89 in our part of Florida. Yes, Florida and Texas are hot at this time of the year. Let's see. Who else is in the house? Tammy's in the house. Hello. Welcome, my friend. Hi, Courtney. Courtney Kaufman is here. Anne, hello. So glad you're here. Let's see. Brenda, hello. Hi, Bonnie from Iowa. Welcome. Jay Lely, hello. Sue Layden is in the house. Hello, my friends. Kim got a new groove, is grooving on into the house. Welcome. Carol, hello. Hi, Ginger. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Diana. Welcome. Messy Girl Crafts. Ashley is here. Hello, my friend. I was talking to Ashley earlier. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Courtney's in the house. Oh my gosh. I'm very honored to have those guys in here. Thank you guys for coming. Yay, I made it. I set like all 3 alarms on my phone. You know, I did that. I've done that, Courtney. Like I have said in earlier lives, when I was a principal and I wanted to remember things, I would call myself. I would use my office phone to call my cell phone, and I would leave messages for myself so I would remember stuff. Whatever works for my little ADD brain, you know, it's just whatever works. But yeah, I'd call myself and leave myself messages to remind myself to do stuff. You know, let's see. Julie, hello. Christine, welcome. Sarah Ann, hello. Susan Jones and Lori and Daisy, hi. Hi, Kerwin, welcome, welcome. Got my release papers. Y'all don't have Dakotathon release papers from Crafts with Crashly, a sponsor. Sarah Ann is also a sponsor. I've got my accessory bag as well. It's not within my reach, but I've got it. Go check out these shops. They are supporting and sponsoring Dakotathon, and we thank them and all of our sponsors. Plus, I'm going to tell you, if you go to Crafts with Crashly, you're going down a rabbit hole because she has so many beautiful Dakota Dateweiler release papers. Kerwin, tell Crashly, tell Ashley to send all of the release paper to the retreat. I want all of the release paper from all of the artists. Man, you guys are signing artists like gangbusters. Oh, I'm so excited and so happy. So yes, tell her to send all of the release papers. I want them. Let's see. Ooh, tater tot casserole. Yum. For grandbaby. Oh my gosh, it's as much for the adults as it is for the kids. I love a good tater tot casserole. Happy little drills. Hello. Hello, Bonnie Nelson from Iowa. Hello, Meredith. Oh my gosh. Finished up leveling the pad for your new pool. I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh, y'all are going to have a fun summer. That's awesome. Hi, Robin. Welcome. Brenda, hello. Hi, Nolene. Welcome. Alexis, welcome. Ashley says, I'm so excited. I never make it, but I finally did. Yay. Oh, I'm glad you're here. What's up, Crashly? Oh my gosh, she popped in because she heard me talking about her. I know it. Lenore says hello and enjoys being here. Well, good. We enjoy her being here. Absolutely. Hi, Sherilyn. Welcome. Let's see. Hi, Cheryl. Oh my gosh, DP with Sparklers is in the house. I got my sparklers too. DP with Sparklers is another sponsor for Dakotathon and our upcoming Crafters Paradise retreat. Bring all the sparklers, Cheryl, all of the sparklers. I want to see them, at least the new ones. A word of advice. And I keep giving people this word of advice and they never follow it. And it's not my fault when you get in trouble. Never go into the vendor room with Cheryl to look at sparklers. Never. Because you will come out broke. You know, she will just show you things. And I had my little bag and I was like, just keep putting it in the bag, Cheryl. Just keep putting it. What about these? Look at these. You can use these for da-da-da-da. Put it in the bag. Just put it in the bag. We're just not even going to talk about the bill. But yeah, it's super fun. So welcome, Cheryl. So glad you're here. Grinchville. Yeah, I'm so glad you made it. Welcome, welcome. I've missed you lurking while I work on my Gustafson monkeys. Oh, that sounds fun. I love all things monkeys. Let's see. Hi, Sandy from Florida. Lots of Florida in the house. Mystery of Diamonds is in the waiting room to come in, and she's from Florida too. So lots of Florida friends in the house. Hi, Karen. Karen Boyd is in the house. Hi, John. So glad you're here. Michaela. Oh my God. My girl gang is here. Michaela and Courtney and Ashley. Did y'all plan this? Did you three plan this? Oh my gosh. So excited y'all are here. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Catherine, hello. I am doing well, Catherine. Liana, hello. Let's see. Linda, hello. Oh, I don't know if they coordinated it because Courtney's going, Michaela. Well, maybe they did. You know, they fool me all the time, right? I'm more of a senior person in most groups. I'm not older, just senior and more experienced. That's what I like to say. And these youngsters play tricks on me all the time because my brain doesn't work as fast as theirs anymore. So yeah. Let's see. Yes, Angel of Justice, Joe. That's what I'm working on right now. Let's see. Sue Bell. Hello, my friend. Speaking of bling queens, Sue Bell is another bling queen. Don't talk to Sue Bell about sparklers. She'll sell you a whole bunch too. Let's see. Can I tell Kara Crashly? What are you going to tell me, Sarah Ann? I hope you got permission because I want to know the secret. Hi, Dana. Welcome. Sarah Ann, shout it from the rooftops. Hello, everyone. Okay, what's the secret? What is this? Cheryl, I will enable you. You're welcome. Yes. Been enabled. I mean, I don't even take my own advice. I just go with Cheryl and whatever she says, I put in the bag. But my paintings look really good. Excited to get my pack of sparklers. Oh my gosh. Anne, you've never done enhancements before. Oh my gosh. Get ready. Get ready. It's a whole nother level of addiction. It is so fun. Oh my gosh. We're sending all sorts of stuff with Cheryl. Woo! Yes. Oh my gosh. Sarah Ann is a new licensed artist with Crashly. Yeah. We're going to be getting Sarah Ann Creations art. Oh, how fun. Congratulations, Sarah Ann. That's awesome. Let's see. I don't want to. Okay, you know what? I'm almost caught up with the chat, and I don't want to leave my committee in the waiting room and my special guests any longer. I know you guys are waiting to see them too. You don't want to just see me. So let me let them in. First of all, Mystery of Diamonds is coming into the house.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Bestie. So good to see you. And next, we've got the diamond painting accountant coming to the stage.
Miss Alyssa.
What?
I said, Miss Alyssa.
Yes. Well, yes. And Alyssa is another one that, her brain works much faster than mine and she pulls stuff on me all the time. So, yes. But it is fun because I get energized, right? So, yeah. Yes. And Crafts with Crashly does have all the cool artists. Absolutely. Let's see. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. It has been a minute. I'm glad you're enjoying Dakotathon. So glad you're here. We all subconsciously were missing out on Carrot Time. Well, I need my fix. I needed my Courtney, Michaela, and Ashley fix as well. Yes. We all did the mini DP madness and I missed them terribly. So yay, I'm glad you guys are all here. That makes me very happy. Hi, Cheryl. Let's see. Oh, I didn't say hi to Cat Hair and Chaos. Hello, Cat Hair and Chaos. Welcome. So glad you're here. I need all those release paper. Oh, I need those release. Yes, you do. Yes, it is very, very nice to have the coordinating matchy release papers. Yes. I didn't used to be such a matchy girl. And then I met Alyssa and all that went out the dang window. I didn't like washi tape. And now I'm getting emails all the time from Simply Gilded. Look, we have this new theme. Look, just ordered 3 more dang rolls of washi tape. What I'm going to do with them, I don't know. But I thought they might coordinate with something. So, I'll do something with them. I don't know. You're welcome.
Yeah, Alyssa and I love our washi tape. We were even at a retreat. She was like showing me all of hers. And I was like, oh, man, I didn't bring all mine. I got jealous. I was like, oh, look at all those cool things.
Oh, my gosh. That's so funny. Lenore is the more senior. You know what? We'll both be seniors, Lenore. We're sexy seniors, sexy, sassy seniors. We are here. We are representing. So that is okay. You know what? It beats the alternative. So I'm just going to embrace it. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to Brandy and Alyssa. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. I know I get to see you in a few days, Cheryl. I'm so excited. Woo. My husband's not because his bank account's going to go, phew, but I'm excited. Let's see. I know you have a few more licensed Dakota diamond painting. Oh, pens. I know. I need to get the pens now too. To add to my bill with Crafts with Crashly, she not only has the release paper, she has started doing artists' pens, diamond painting pens. So yeah, that's another rabbit hole I will go down. I know they're so pretty. Y'all need to go check it out. And again, thank you to all of the sponsors that are on here right now. We would not be doing this without you. We so appreciate you. Go check them out, patronize them. I always say we support the people that support us, and I encourage others to as well. We all realize they don't have to say yes, but they do. And we realize that, and we appreciate you guys more than you know. So thank you guys so much for supporting us and supporting our events and this community. We appreciate you greatly. I know I'm just going to mail Crashly and Kerwin my wallet. I know. Let's see, probably not the best use for washi tape, but my husband's 4-year-old grandson thinks he fixes stuff with it. Oh, well, fun. You know what? The biggest mistake my mother ever made was buying before, again, I was a little kid, the Band-Aids that had pictures on them because I took a whole box and decorated. I don't remember what I decorated with it, but the whole box was gone and I thought it was really pretty. She didn't, but I did,
I don't think I had any actual boo-boos when I had those.
Oh no.
Band-Aids. I just wanted to wear them.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
And
I
now
would
the kids
rub.
today have the pimple
I,
patch thingy madoogies that are stars and
I don't understand why. Again, this is just me. Why would one advertise that one had a pimple or 2 or 5 or 9, but they have them all over their face and they're like, oh, these are pimple patches. Aren't they cool? And I'm like, why would you advertise you have a pimple? I
well,
don't know.
at least okay, look, we were shamed because of ours and they're celebrating theirs. So, they're not ashamed by their, and some people have them all over and they're just like
I just
I
used a
just
ton
don't-
of I just used a ton of makeup and covered them up, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carissa, you are not late. Welcome. Carissa's Craft Corner is in the house. At least I think that's Carissa's Craft Corner. I believe it is because I see the sunflower. Carissa's Craft Corner is another sponsor for Dakotathon. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm caught up. So went to the museum. Now, Barb Tope, who is in the chat, Barb is coming to the Crafters Paradise retreat, and she is wanting to come to Houston early to see this exhibit at the Houston Museum of Fine Arts. But you will have to come in on Monday of the retreat to Houston because the exhibit closes on Monday, the 26th. I got introduced to this artist from Distracted by Diamonds, and I just became obsessed and then saw a biography on her. Well, my husband is Marlon is an advertising person, whatever. I don't know his title. He does advertising, digital advertising for KPRC, Channel 2 in Houston. And he came home with a bunch of brochures from places that, he needed to contact and see if they wanted to advertise with Channel 2. And he set this brochure down and I'm like, oh, that's Tamara de Lampica. Oh my God, I know her. I know her art. I've seen a biography on her. She was an artist. Her heyday was in the 20s and 30s, and she was a badass. She did not take any crap from anybody. She lived it up. She partied with Coco Chanel. She partied with Salvador Dali. I mean, she just led a very colorful and interesting life. She lived in New York, lived in Paris most of the time. But when she retired from her art, she came to Houston. Well, I always wondered, why the heck did she end up in all places, Houston? We are not exactly an art mecca, but her daughter, Cazette, she had a daughter, and she didn't always have a good relationship with her daughter because she was always out gallivanting around, and Cazette got left a lot. So I'm thinking, reading all I read at the museum, that she was wanting to develop a better relationship with her daughter. So she moved to Houston in her retirement. But if you recognize this, I think Robin had this out as a diamond painting. This is a Tamara de Lampica. I just fell in love with her art. I just did. And so we went and we saw this whole exhibit. This is a picture of her. I mean, is this not a badass series?
oh, look at her.
Yeah.
And she's what the kids would call a baddie today. Also, she's gorgeous looking.
You know what? I said the whole day, she looks, and there are different pictures of her. She looks like Lady Gaga. She really does. I mean, without the hat and all that, there were pictures and I'm like, oh, she looks like Lady Gaga. But anyway, this is Cazette, her daughter. Doesn't her daughter look absolutely thrilled to be posing for this picture? She does not. Her daughter was not a huge fan of her mother. I mean, she just did all these beautiful pieces of art. Now, this is another picture of her. This is where she looks more like Gaga, I think. Anyway, but yeah, she was just so fun. And, again, the emerald green was a real deal of hers. But anyway, we had such a fun time at the exhibit. And, I dragged Marlon, and Marlon was like, no, we have to go. And then by the end, he was like, that was interesting. So we had a little adventure on Saturday.
Don't you love how sometimes they're just like, I don't want to go. But then you get there and you realize that there's some really cool stuff going on. I mean, I guess I'm kind of the same way, right? Like you think about it and you're like, I don't want to get up and go.
I have to actually I have to take off my yoga pants and look like I'm a civilized human being. What? No.
Like I got to put on real clothes and I have to interact with more people, even though I do that for my job. But
I know.
But then you get out there and it's like, You start having
It'd be
fun.
fun. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, how is everyone doing? Back to another brilliant artist, Dakota. What is everyone doing? How is everyone doing on their projects? I'm almost done with my not with the project. Don't anybody pass out. Okay. I'm almost done with row 2. So I'm getting quicker. I'm getting quicker on it, but I'm also toggling back and forth between 2 or 3 projects. So we'll see. I can interact in yoga.
Finish one row and one section. So, you know.
Kim got a new groove, says she can interact in yoga pants. I can too. If I get a big enough shirt to cover me, I can interact in yoga pants too. They're very comfy. How are you doing, Alyssa? What are you working on?
I'm placing a DP with Sparkler's order.
Oh,
did you get enabled? Alyssa, did you get enabled?
Well,
Can you see that?
Yes.
But what is that?
It's my enhancement plan for my next project.
What's your next project?
Good Lord.
Cosmic Dance.
What?
Cosmic Dance.
Oh, I've heard about this. Yes. We're just going to replace all the drills in the painting with.
Is that Becca
Pretty
Tyndall's?
much. Yes.
Yes.
Becca Tyndall's? Yeah.
The only color I'm not replacing is the 310 around the outside of the circle. That's the only one I'm not replacing.
Are you replacing some of the 310 within it?
Yeah.
What are you replacing it with? ABs, with rhinestones, or with dust?
Midnight Sparklers.
Oh. See, I'm kind of scared because when I do one of hers also, I want to completely go crazy, but that's going to be a very large DP with sparklers order.
Well, again, what's the deadline that we have to order for the retreat? Like, when do we have to order to have Cheryl bring it to us? Do we know?
Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I'll have to get in there and do that because I want to order some of those starbursts that are new. Starbursts they actually look like little stars that you can put in the sky. They look super cool. I got to watch Cheryl enhancing the painting that she was working on at No Frills Retreat with the starburst. So I'm excited. Same for Crafts with Crashly orders. So, okay. So, all right. Well, then, okay. I'll have to tell Marlon, sorry, I got to get some stuff ordered, but I'll save you money. Yeah. I know. And I don't know what I'm going to do after the retreat because every box I get in, that's for the retreat. That's for the retreat. When I get home, it's like, that's gone. So.
Ooh, well, yeah, because then you gotta. Well, you can always say it's the start for the next time.
He's not
getting
going to buy
early
that.
start.
He will buy a lot, but he's caught on to a lot too. So, I mean, I have to unbox every single thing I have in front of him. Like, there are no secrets. Like, he's videoing it, he's hearing it. Half the time I forget he's behind the camera and I'll say stuff and then remember and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have said that because I'm going to get talked to after this video. Sometimes he'll peek around the camera like,
Does he give you the Marlin look?
Yeah, the big eyes like, what are you doing? Ashley says you could sell that notebook for top dollar, Alyssa.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Jennifer says, hi there. I was going to get a late start on my canvas, but I went to go to the group and apparently I never joined. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. We will, just answer the questions, Jennifer, and you are more than welcome to join. No one's ever late. You can still qualify for the weekly prizes. Okay. So yes, join us. Hey,
Diamond Dumplings, she got a good idea. She said, tell him they're for the cruise. That is your next thing.
Okay.
Look at there.
Yeah.
That is legit.
We'll see. Yeah, Dakotathon's over. The retreat's over. He's going to go, Kara, that's a bunch of nonsense. The cruise isn't till next year. So I got to get on a passport for that cruise. I don't have a passport. My passport is totally expired. It takes a long time to get a passport. I got to get on that.
You can go to your post office and get a passport.
That's what I think I need to do because I need to get it. But it takes you go to the post office, fill out the application, they'll take your picture, but then they have to send it off. It's the sending off part and getting it back that's the problem.
Yeah.
And it can take
still do passports, because when I went to get mine for a cruise in 2018, I couldn't go to a post office. I had to go to the Denton County Courthouse.
Oh yeah, post office. I don't know what a postport is. Post office. Yeah, I know there's, because I almost got one and then went, why am I getting one? I'm not going out of the country.
Yeah. Well,
I had an issue with my birth certificate. I had to get a new birth certificate because mine did not indicate that I was born in a hospital for whatever reason. There's like a specific stamp that goes on it if you were born in a hospital, and mine didn't have that. So they made me order a new birth certificate.
Okay. Well, I will just, you know what? I'll just ask Chat GPT. I know AI is a bad word for some people. Marlon hooked me on Chat GPT. You can ask it anything. You can ask it anything and it will tell you, and it's normally right. So I'm happy with Chat GPT just for research purposes. I know teachers hate Chat GPT. I know AI is a bad thing in the art world, but sometimes it's useful. Sometimes.
Look, our teachers just last week during Teacher Appreciation Week last week used Chat GTP, whatever you said it, because they took pictures and they put it in, and there's a feature that you can put it in and say roast me, and like it will roast you, and then they put down like it'll roast you like in the like how your picture looks and all this. It was absolutely spot on hilarious.
Okay. You know what was hilarious was in our Dakotathon meeting last night. Zoom now has an AI feature. I don't know. I guess I enabled it. So after our meeting, I got an email and it said meeting summary for Dakotathon. Week 7 meeting, the date, quick recap. The team discussed prize management and contest entries, including concerns about children's participation, all this stuff. Then it said prize management and entry, children's contest rules, possible revisions, dunk tank participation discussion. Are you ready? Textbook purchase and access discussion. Textbook and contest updates, contest winners discussion, Texas town names discussion. Remember we were talking about like Paris, Texas, and Italy. Yeah, that was in there. It got everything. It was hilarious. It was so funny.
So funny.
I was dying laughing. Yeah, it got everything. And I'm like, and I just get this rando email after our meeting because it's so if you want a full rundown on our meeting last night. It was hilarious. Oh, it's kind of spooky too. It's kind of spooky too. I'm like, you were just listening to us and typed all that? Dang. Okay. Oh.
Part of me wants to try the Chat GPT just for picture, just to see what it would do if it says bro, because that just sounds, I mean, like I saw it, it looks funny. And they'll even give you different scenarios, the different times that you can plug it in different times. It'll give you a different one each time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. But you can like, for example, chibi. There are lots of things out through different diamond painting companies that are chibi. Well, I've seen pictures of what a chibi is, right? But do we really have a definition of what a chibi is? I don't know if y'all know, but you can ask Chat GPT, what is a chibi? And it'll come back, just anything. And what I want to know is what's the difference between that and Googling something? Is it just more detailed?
Well, now when you Google, there's always at the
AI
very
summary
top
that
an
comes up.
AI something or another that.
I don't know. I'm like, what's the difference between this? Now, I know Marlon just put the app on my phone and he said, well, you can just ask it, you can voice it. Well, it made me log in or do something funny with asking it verbally. So I had to type it in. I'm like, what is the difference between this and Googling something? I don't know. Who knows? It's like everything else. When my dad got me my car when I was 16, he's like, this is too much car for you. And what he meant was it had so many bells and whistles. It was a new car. He was like, this is, you're not going to use half the stuff on this car. So I'm thinking Chat GPT, I'm going to have to learn more about it because there's a whole lot more to it than I even, I'm just like, oh, you can just ask it and it tells you. Well, clearly it will type out meeting discussions that I didn't know it was going to type out. I'm like, Big Brother is watching.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to use it for my school, but something tells me, especially with my class being a law class, that would probably not be the thing to do because they have ways to know if you are using AI. Because they use AI to check you using AI.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Marion, I keep forgetting what day it is since we've been traveling all over the place. The only day I remember is Monday because I know I go live on Monday and that's the only kind of schedule I've got. So yeah, I forget what day it is too. Let's see. Oh, Ashley says if I already have a passport, I can do it online. Super easy and she'll help. Thank you. Again, the youngsters are helping me. I'm like, thank you. Y'all are, it's just like we want our kids to be smarter than us. And I mean, they really are. So, and I am very grateful for the help. So,
see, my problem is I haven't had a passport since I was 16 years old. So I don't think it would work for me.
I had one in my 30s because we went to Australia and that's the last time. But I remember even back then, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, it took a while. So I need to get it because, even though I have a year, it's coming, time passes. It's just going faster and faster, I think. But, Crashly says she got hers at the post office. So yeah, lots of ways to get it. I just have to get off my little butt and get it. Let's see. Okay, I want to know what's going on with Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. I had a storage unit too, and it was great. Now I look like a lunatic stalking my front door before hubby gets home or when he's asleep. Well, we have a P.O. box where all my packages come, so I'm always, I'll go to the post office, and then I'll hide half the boxes in the trunk and bring some of the boxes in. Marlon knows that trick too. So in the evening when I'm sitting here diamond painting, he's like, yeah, I'm going to go run and do this or whatever. And he'll come back in with all the boxes I've hidden in the trunk. And he's like, so Kara, there are more bodies in the trunk.
And you're like, what?
No,
how did those get there?
He knows my trick.
They are there. What's happening is, we say, like my bestie says, the drills have babies. Well, the problem is the packages are having babies, and that's not your fault. They just having babies in the back there. They got all quiet and dark, and that's what's happening. She can't control
you guys. If you could see my wall when you come into my house, I have what I call a shotgun house. You can see from the front door to the back door. It's just Marlon and I. We did not get a big house. We don't need a big house. Now, I need a bigger craft room. That's the only area that I need bigger. But when you come in the door, the kitchen is off to the left, and there's a wall of windows to the right. That entire wall is covered with paintings that I have to show on the channel. Paintings for Dakotathon. Paintings for the retreat that I'm destashing. I have 6 boxes of paintings that every participant is getting. I have boxes for my friend Alyssa, who's sitting there all innocent, that got sent to me because she didn't want them sent to her house. So they're there. I have 3 boxes for my bestie that are sitting there that I have saved for her. Yes. So my entire wall is, I look like a warehouse of diamond paintings.
I know not of what you speak.
I just thank the Lord I don't entertain, and hardly anyone ever comes over. And the people that do don't care. So, yeah, I mean, just all kinds of just, I still have boxes sitting here from the No Frills retreat that I have not, I'm running out of room again, running out of room. And Marlon's like, how much of this is going with you to the retreat, Kara? I'm like, about half of it. He's like, what are you doing with the other half? I'm like, I don't know. Just don't bother me. Don't bother me. Oh, my Lord.
I got to read this because you know how I said just to tell Marlon that your packages are having babies?
Mm-hmm.
Sparkle, Dust, and Diamonds is Brandy. My packages are having babies, and the babies having babies, and hubby's demanding I get them neutered.
Yes. Birth control for the packages, please. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Brandy, guess what I'm watching? What I started watching.
Please tell me it's Once Upon a Time.
Yes, it is.
How do you like it?
She's made it to the town. I hate the mayor. Yeah. So
The evil queen.
Yes. I'm on episode 2. I love it. I'm addicted. Love it. I knew
you'd like it once you got started with it, and just
I don't know who the actress is that plays Snow White, but she's perfect. She's acted in a lot of stuff. She's perfect.
She has, and I cannot for the life of me think of her name now, or what else she's been in. But to me, everybody that they chose for that show is perfect. And there's so much to this show. It's so cool to watch the fairy tales that we know come alive throughout the show.
Yes.
And all I'm going to say is just wait till you meet Hook.
Oh, I haven't met Hook. Rumpelstiltskin is awful. He's awful looking too. He's it in a nutshell, guys. If you've not watched Once Upon a Time, I think it's on Paramount. I just asked
It's
Alexa.
on Disney Plus.
That's right, Disney Plus. I just asked Alexa, find Once Upon a Time. What would we do without ChatGPT, Alexa, Google? I mean, what did we do before? But it's about, just in a nutshell, it is about a curse that the evil queen from Snow White put on fairy tale land. Snow White and her Prince Charming were getting married, and at the wedding, the queen comes in, puts a curse on this whole fairy tale land, and says, "I'm going to take you someplace awful." Well, she brought them to the world, like the real world. Okay, and they all landed in this town, and I can't remember the name of the town, but anyway, all the characters are there, but they're Storybrooke, Maine, right? Storybrooke, Maine. Okay, you know what? We got to have Dakota look it up. Got to have Dakota look up Storybrooke, Maine, and see if it's a real place. But anyway, they all land in this town, and the evil queen is the mayor. She looks like a mayor. She's not. They're not dressed in costume, but who's who. And she's awful. And this woman, the girl, is Snow White's daughter, and she got put in a portal to save her, and she's supposed to be able to save them from the curse. Well, she ends up accidentally in this town. She has no clue what the heck's going on, and she thinks that this little boy that's trying to tell her all about this is crazy, and it's just so fun.
And it's her son.
Yeah.
But I love it because how you feel right now about everybody, what makes this show so amazing is that you will go through a multitude of feelings for each of these characters as you go on. Because I've watched the entire series, and I'm rewatching it again now because I knew I was hoping that you would start it soon so that I could be like, yes, just now watch that episode so I can remember it. But oh yeah, just wait till you meet some of the other characters. But I'll tell you, I have a thing for Hook.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, okay. Well, the men. I'm just going to say this little plug. The men in this series are extremely easy on the eyes. I mean, they're cute. They're really good looking.
That's what makes us all. But I mean, but the storyline's really, really good. So I'm glad you got started on it. Yay!
Yes, yes. Let's see. I'm getting behind on the chat. Sorry. Okay. There's Rock the Dots. Hi, Rock the Dots. So glad you're here. The DAC Texas warehouse is Kara's house. Yes, there's just all kinds of. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. We can just say that the warehouse is here for right now, but hopefully I'll get a lot.
Warehouse of Kara.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone said the other day, I can't hear as much of an echo in your house as I used to. And I'm like, that's because it's filled up with boxes. There's no echo because there's so much crud in my house.
I just had
my
3
gosh.
more boxes for the retreat arrive today.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I got some on the way too, so I'm excited. Let's see.
I still have to unpack for the retreat.
Susan says, I have the DVD. She has the DVDs. Once Upon a Time is fantabulous. This is Tammy. I'm finishing up season 6. Oh my gosh, I got a long way to go. Well, good. I'm glad. Handmaid's Tale is insane. Watched one episode and was like, what the hell is this? Since seeing recent previews, I plan on watching from the beginning. I've read The Handmaid's Tale, but that sounds like is good. I love Once Upon a Time. Need to rewatch it soon. Yes. Crashly. Oh my God, Carrie, I have so much to watch. Good old Regina. Who's Regina?
Yeah.
Regina,
the queen, the mayor.
Her name's
Regina.
Oh, okay. Okay. The sad part is Maleficent doesn't look like Maleficent anymore. She kind of looks crazy.
Well, in Once Upon a Time, because they honestly, the only people that they have the most amount of focus on is Snow White and that fairy tale. So like you see others from the fairy tales, but since they're not main characters, you don't see them as much. You see Rumpelstiltskin, Snow White, Evil Queen, Prince Charming, and those, but you don't get as much with some of the other fairy tale people.
They just come in and out to add to the plot. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. 7 seasons. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Crashly. Which character did Christian Grey play? Hold on. Whoa. Now you're gonna make me go look it up.
Christian Grey is in Once Upon a Time. Oh no, we're not gonna have 50 Shades of Once Upon a Time, are we? Please no. Never. Melinda, it's on Disney. Yeah, it's on Disney Plus, Melinda. That's where it's on. So,
and anyhow. I need to watch the spinoff. There is a spinoff called Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. So if you like Alice in Wonderland, they did because there was a thing in the original series, and then they decided that it was enough of a thing to do a whole spin-off show of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland.
Okay. Well, okay. Crashly is saying Christian Grey was the cop. Is he the cop that keeps arresting her? He has I didn't recognize him. That's Christian Grey is the cop that she gets arrested several times because the mayor is sabotaging her and saying she's doing stuff that she's not. I think he's got the hots for the daughter. The daughter's a blonde. So, it has Aunt Lydia in it. So that's all I know so far. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've got a lot of seasons to catch up on. What was I doing when I was working? I mean, what was I doing with my life? I don't know. All right. Well, girls, it is 6:45 and I am certain we got people in here that are going, all right, will you please stop talking about fairy tales and,
my computer's about to die. So can I say my 2 real quick before it dies?
Yes. And you got to go for your live, right?
I don't know how long I'll be on my live because I don't feel like changing the orientation So I may be this ugly mug, but I may not be for the full time. I haven't
You
even
look
scheduled it yet.
great. You look amazing. All right. Say yours first, and then you can. Yeah, you got to go. So.
Okay, so Craftspirations $15 gift card
Woo
is
woo!
Carrie Jacobson. Woo!
Yay, Carrie! Woo woo!
And then the So Blingy pin wrap is Christine McClellan.
Christine, oh, I recognize that name. Yay, Christine! Welcome, welcome. Did I see her in the chat? Oh my gosh. Okay.
I thought I did.
Oh, maybe I missed her. Sorry.
I've seen her in the chat. Maybe I'm thinking of another week. Anyway, okay. Did you just have 2, Brandy?
Yep, I just had I think. Let me double check. I don't want to say yes and then I only see my name down for 2. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off so I can schedule this because I haven't scheduled it yet. And then set it up to, I guess, talk face to face with people because I'm not changing. And I will hopefully see y'all there and y'all see me there.
All right. All right. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So, Alyssa, do you want to do yours and Rochelle's and then I'll do mine?
Sure.
Okay. Can you get closer to your mic? Because people are saying it's a little bit hard to hear.
I mean, it's in my ear.
Oh, it's in your ear. Okay.
At least it should be using that mic.
Do you want me to do mine while you're pulling it up or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me do mine. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4 prizes to announce for week 7. So our week 7 winners from me. I'm going to save the DAC gift card for last. Leave you guys in suspense. All right. From O'Brien Custom Turnings. And they are doing a collaboration with Castaway Creations. Thank you, O'Brien and Castaway. We have a pen. And the pen goes to Ann Blevins. Congratulations, Ann. You won the O'Brien Custom Turned pen. We have a second O'Brien Custom Turned pen. And that winner is Ashley Hearthcock. Congratulations, Ashley. Then we have a $25 gift card to Dakota's Etsy shop. She has all kinds of fun stuff. If y'all haven't checked out Dakota's Etsy shop, go check it out. She has my merch in her Etsy shop. It's got my logo that she created for me. It all goes to her, but it's my merch for my channel. I'd love to see some people donning their Be Kind shirts that Dakota designed, and you will be supporting an artist when you do that. Dakota and Barb Taupe is a big reason why we've got these Dakotathon gift cards. So thank you, my friend Barb. You're amazing. We have a $25 Dakota Etsy gift card, and that goes to Artemis Dreams on YouTube. Congratulations, Artemis. She may not be in the chat because it's super late. She is overseas. So yay. Okay. Oh my gosh, Jade is here. We've got like lots of all these fun people in the house today. I'm so glad you're here, Jade. Hello. All right. And my final prize to announce is the Diamond Art Club $50 gift card. I struggle with just keeping these for myself because I need them every single week, but we give them away. We are fair, I promise. The winner of the Diamond Art Club $50 gift card is Sidonia LeBlanc. Congratulations, Sidonia. Yay! All right, those are my prizes. Alyssa, our fearless technology guru, will put these winners in the Dakotathon on the Dakotathon Facebook page either tonight or tomorrow morning. So have no fear. You don't have to write that down. But if you know these people and they're not in the chat, please feel free to tell them and let them know they don't have to do anything. We have all of their information on the Google form. I've had a couple of people email me. You can always email me. It's always great to talk with you. But, people are like, I didn't know if I needed to email you because I normally do, but we've got the Google Doc. So you don't have to. You just sit back, relax, and just let your prize come to you. All right, Alyssa, what you got?
Can y'all hear me? Is that any better?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have a $20 gift card to Firefly, and that goes to Kim Amberg.
Kim, congratulations.
I'm doing mine and Rochelle's, right?
Right.
Okay, I've got a $10 gift card to Patsy Putty, and that goes to Joyce Slocum.
Joyce Slocum, congratulations.
I have a $20 gift card to Zodiac Shadows, and that goes to Chris Mariposa.
Chris, congratulations.
I have the Kit Cancer by Dakota Dateweiler from Diamond Art Club, and that goes to, I've seen her in the chat. I'm pretty sure that's who I saw in the chat earlier, Michelle Labar.
Michelle, congratulations.
We have a gift card and project bag from Sarah Ann Creations and a $10 gift card to You Uplifted Crafts, and that goes to Rita Rollins Ellis. And I think I've seen her in the chat too.
Yay! Congratulations. That's amazing.
I've got a gift card and putty bundle from Nebula Artistry, and that goes to Robin Pennington.
Robin! Yay! I think I saw Robin in the chat.
I think I did too. And then finally, the kids prize this week. The kids prize goes to Ethan, Krista Stamper's son.
All right, Ethan. All right. Congratulations to all of our winners. I know I saw that Alyssa has posted the new threads for week 8. Can you believe we're on week 8? This is insane. We have 9 weeks of Dakotathon, right? Yes.
No, we said that we were only going to do 8.
Okay.
Because the last week's not a full week.
That's right.
It was weird this year with the way the dates in April fell.
Okay. So we're doing this upcoming week for posting is the last week to qualify for weekly prizes. And then we're just going to skip. We're going to skip a week. Remember the Monday, what is that? June 1st, June 2nd?
2nd.
Okay. So Monday, June 2nd, I will not be going live because I will be coming back from the retreat and will be dragging in. I promise. I remember last year and I was like, okay, I feel like, you know what? I feel like I had planned a wedding and it was over and I was just like a wet noodle. So we're skipping June 2nd and then we will have the grand finale for grand prizes on June 9th, which is the following Monday. So you guys, use that bye week. Sports teams call it a bye week when they don't play. So use that bye week to finish up your projects. We would love to see, even though we won't have the threads for weekly prizes up, put your finishes up. We want to see them. That's part of what makes this so fun is seeing everybody's finishes. You had a surprised look on your face, Alyssa. What's going on? You looked surprised at something. Maybe someone made a comment. I don't, or maybe you just looked surprised. Oh, well.
I did not mean to. My face does a lot of things. I don't mean for it to do.
Yeah,
apparently.
Meredith, we just did, there's only going to be 8 weeks worth of weekly prizes. And that 9th week, we're just going to let go as a bye week, just because, again, I can't go live because of the retreat. So there will be 8 full weeks of weekly prizes. And then we will basically skip a week. And then the following week, we will do the grand prizes for the event. So just consider 1 week a bye week. It's just a nice little space for you to finish up your projects and not have to worry about anything. So that is okay. Julie, remember, guys, No finish is required for the grand prizes. Okay, so once again, I'm glad this stuff is getting brought up so we can remind everybody. You didn't have to have a start, and you don't have to have a finish for grand prizes. So don't worry if I'm not going to finish. Okay, and I organized the darn thing, so. Anyway, so you don't have to finish in order to be qualified for grand prizes. So don't worry. We will keep you up to date and let you know what's going on. I will be going live next Monday. Okay. It's the following Monday that I won't be going live. Okay. And next Monday is my birthday week. Yay! I will be driving to the retreat to set up on my birthday on Wednesday. So that next Monday will be my birthday week. So I'm excited. So anyhow, all right. Well, it is 6:56. So I am going to shut this live down. So those of you that would like to can head on over to Brandy Mystery of Diamonds live tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's always super fun when I've got special guests and all of the friends in the chat. By the way, Alyssa, say hi to Jade. She said hi to you like a couple times. Jade. Hi, Jade.
She popped in here because she called me and I declined her call and texted her and said that I was on your live and would be here for like another 12 minutes.
I love it.
So then after that, she hopped in the chat.
If I can't talk to her in person, I will just see her on a live. Oh, all right. Well, guys, we will see you back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'm hopefully going to have more done. I'm going to strive by the end of this event to have at least half of this painting done. So I'm going to, what?
I said good luck with that.
I'm getting there. It's getting faster for me. So we'll cross our fingers, but we will see you back here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.